All right, y'all, so we are finally back with the PSA JAKL SBR'd out to full effect, man. This has definitely been one of the guns that has gained a lot of attention on my channel. Like, I've seen this gun on Reddit. I've seen my gun on Tactical Toolbox's website as well. And I would say I'm probably one of the first to actually get the full-on, you know, ACR Bushmaster stock on this when I initially saw it. Now, there was another person that beat me to it. Salute to that individual. It was an all black when I saw that, kind of like, oh my God, like this is definitely the move right here. This is what I want to do, you feel me? Because when I first saw these, of course, they were braced up with a triangle folding brace, and I saw instantly baby Scar, baby ACR, and I was like, I need to put a ACR stock on this guy. I need to. So when I bought it, you know, I've done videos of my first shots. I've done videos with the brace on it. I've done a lot of different videos with the Scar, and now it's been fully decked out, and for the most part, it's just ready to go. I've had LPVOs on here. I've had red dots with magnifiers and all the above, and I'm kind of now just at the point where I'm cool with something like this for the time being. I might down the road put an EOTech on here, probably go EOTech G43 or something like that, but I like less weight on this gun because it's a little bit already heavy as is. For this little bit of a package, it's a pretty heavy, you know, firearm, but you know, I could definitely go to the gym a little bit more. But the PSA JAKL has been a phenomenal gun. I put thousands of rounds through it so far and really have not had any issues. I've had one issue, which was issues when filming this video, but the issues was my issue, me being a dummy, which we'll get into a little bit later. But giving you guys a quick tip to butt, salute to grand thumb on what's going on here. We currently got the Strike Fire's oppressor on this gun. Now, it don't need it. So without it, of course, I have the Strike Fire's, I think this is called the King or something. It's like a quad prong, okay? And it does really well at flash hiding. The reason for the oppressor, because this was actually on another gun that I no longer have. So I had the oppressor sitting around, and I was like, you know what? Why not throw this on something like this and, you know, just cause a little bit of a blast of fuse or so. That's what I did, and I'm gonna put it back on now, but I wanted to show you what was underneath it because it shoots well with this as well. Like, I like it like this, I like it like this. It don't really matter, okay, in my opinion. So we have the Strike Industries oppressor on the top right here. Moving on down, we got some O-lights, okay? We had the Streamlight on here before. I ended up moving my Streamlight to my actual home defense gun because I trust the Streamlight's durability. When it comes to O-lights, I like O-lights. I have no issue with O-lights. There's definitely been the things on the internet about the O-lights blowing up, battery defectant, catching on fire. There's a lot of bad things about O-light, right? In reality, I'm not going to be using this O-light pretty much 95% of the time, maybe even 99. Right now, it's just up here for looks, to be honest, because I'm not using this for home defense. Only time I'm using it if I want to walk around my studio and feel like I'm on some John Wick right now and I want to do that. That's the only time. However, it's no issue. I mean, I don't have an issue with the O-light. I really like it overall. I mean, people talk their crap about it, but I don't have no issue with O-light whatsoever. So it is what it is. But I have Streamlight and I prefer Streamlight over O-light. But the fact that I took the Streamlight off and moved it on to another gun, I wanted something on here. So I grabbed this O-light that was laying around and put it on here, and you know, it has a little bit of FDE to it, burnt bronze look, and had no issues on it whatsoever. Moving up next, we have a 45-degree sight. These are by Knights Armament. I think I forgot the name of the brand. I don't think it's like Knights Armament, like the real Knights Armament. It was something like Armament something, right? I'll be honest, it ain't nothing crazy, no extraordinary brand, but I wanted to go with a 45-degree just to be cool. Like I said, this is a fun gun. This is a toy gun. Well, no guns are toys, but you get my point. A range gun, a plinker, definitely capable of being home defense and all the above, but I have other weapons for that right now. Is it capable of being home defense down the line for me? Hey, very, very highly possible. There's nothing about this gun that would make me worry about using it and trusting my life with it. I definitely do. I just have other things that I have in that position right now, so there's no urge, at least. But nice 45-degree, you know, nothing, no issues whatsoever. So I like it. Cool, cool. We have, moving down on the red dot, we've had primary arms LPVOs on here. We've had an EOTech on here. I had a Vortex Spark on here at one point with a magnifier. Right now, currently, we have the Strike Fire 2. It's one of my favorite red dots right now, and it's good for its price. Like, I really do like this red dot. Now, you know, will I change it down the road if I decide to put more into this gun and wanting it to be more, definitely. But to get the job done for a Vortex Strike Fire, I think I own 2 or 3 of these red dots already. These sparks, I like them. I like them a lot. And they look very, very much alike the aim points that, there's an aim point that looks just like this. Of course, the aim point is like $1,000. You feel me? I understand. But you might be looking and thinking like, this is sturdy. Yes, it is sturdy. Like it's in place. I think this is actually a Vortex mount as well. It's not moving. It's not going to move. It was loose right here. Like this screw was actually a little, you know, loose. I just tightened it up. It's good to go. But besides that, yes, A1 steak sauce. So initially I had a Bushmaster stock, but then of course the tail hook part taken out, which you can, you know, this was off, right? And a brace was on. The brace was black. There was some different like 2 tones textures that I was trying to pretty much get this Cerakoted to the color that I wanted. And I was able to actually find an ACR Magpul stock in FDE. So I ended up going with that and putting that on here. And then the black stock that I had, I moved it over to my Scorpion, which I also got SBR. So this is SBR, Scorpion's SBR. I actually still have another brace. So it's like this, but it has the brace end as well that, you know, down the road, if I get another gun that I like to throw the stock on, I'll probably find, you know, do that. The only issue is I have to find the tail hook. This is adapter right here. And if you have any specific questions about any of these parts on here, check out the link to my blog post on the JAKL where I break everything else down. I will leave a link to that in the description down below. We have here the B5 systems. This is a coyote color, which I like a lot. The coyote instead of FDE. FDE is a little bit more brighter. The coyote is pretty much like everything here. This is like a coyote in my opinion, more of a finish. But the I like the B5 systems a little bit more. Swapped it out for the Magpul one. No issues whatsoever. We have here Arisaka. Hopefully I said it right finally, because I say it wrong every single time. But Arisaka front grip, it's a little good. You hear that? Like aluminum or something. It's some sort of metal. Like I like it. It's a lot. It's light, nice, good front grip, or just hand stop, whatever you prefer. When I hold this gun, I like to hold it like this. I like to put my hand in here, thumb like that, and then bam, like that. I like that, right? But I don't keep the finger out. I keep it like that. And I use this almost like a hand, like a hand stop as well, right here. And this, what you're seeing is the PSA new JAKL knob. Now these knobs come with a thinner knob, but this is a upgraded version of the knob that you can get. And it's not that much, but it's nice, real big, sticks out, and that's what she said. And this also had its sled replaced. In the very beginning of a lot of JAKLs out there, these sleds were breaking on these, and PSA sent out replacement sleds to anybody that pretty much needed it. And for the most part, I haven't seen an issue since. There really hasn't been issues with this gun. I have the Gen 1, I want to say. I was one of the first people to get this gun, and I am not regretting it whatsoever, because usually, you know, the first ones have a lot of the issues, but I haven't had any sorts of issues on this gun at all. We have here also, of course, a Duramag black. I like black mags instead of the FDE one. It's just too much. I like a little bit of black to pop the gun out a little bit more, so that's what I went with. The JAKL logo. And yeah, man, since then the JAKL has taken off. It's been, you know, of course they had the 300 blackout one that dropped that I ain't gonna lie, man, I've been thinking about getting a black version. And my main issue, right, when I was shooting in my footage, and you might actually see it, I was shooting and it would shoot, and then when I go to pull the trigger again, it would not fire. So basically it was like a single fire. I would shoot, fire, and the next one I had to pull the hammer back continuously. And I was like, what is going on? Like, did I ruin my gun? And I remembered that this gun has an adjustable gas block. So I was shooting like 55 grain, and then when I moved up to like 60 or 70 or something, I had to make an adjustment, and I made a smooth adjustment, and the gun went bam again. You feel me? So that's another thing I like about this adjustable gas block for shooting suppressed, unsuppressed, heavy loads, steel loads, different grains, all the above, and all that is in the manual. So like I said, I went in, I was shooting AAC ammo. I think I'm shooting like 55 grain or something of that nature, and for the most part it's doing its thing. And then I think I'll go to like heavier grains, and it doesn't go all the way. It's not pushing the bolt all the way back. And I started noticing, because I would cock it back and I would shoot it like this, and the brass was coming and hitting me back in the face. Also, the way your brass is being ejected can tell you a lot of if it's over gassed or under gassed. And obviously it was under gassed because it wasn't putting enough gas back to the bolt. Maybe I got that wrong, but basically it was not enough gas pushing the bolt back to you know, get another round. a simple boom, which I believe it was pointing, right now it's at 6 and 12. I want to say it was like at, what time would that be? Like 11 and 5 or something like that. One to the left. I moved it up to the right, down like that, as you can see, and my problems were solved. So beautiful gun, bro. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gun. Check it out, man. Y'all know the deal, man. PSA JAKL. Salutes to Palmetto State Armory. And let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm out. Stay tuned for more. Peace.